Well, great morning, everyone. This morning I got up and saw that Brian Kohberger, that killed the 4 students, he is to be sentenced tomorrow. Now, he took a plea deal for life terms, life sentences. And so I have a video that I'm going to put up in the post section where they're kind of showing where he's going to be. Now, I pulled a card from the Dark Noir Tarot, and he is ace in the hole. So it looks like he's going to be spending a lot of time in the hole, okay, which is more solitary confinement rather than being out with a lot of the population. So what I got, the readings about riding the waves, he's going to be there for the rest of his life, confined. Kind of looks like the jail cell, doesn't it? On a little flat, not a comfy bed, not a large area. He's confined. He's going to have to ride the waves for the rest of his life. The energy coming into it is a big transformation, big change for him, and he will continue to feel embattled in there, okay, put upon, okay. So what's happening? He's getting ready for the big change today. Magic. Pull the rabbit out of the hat. He gets a life sentences, and the nightmare is just starting for him. Okay. So the challenge is this dark transformation and trying to temper things. Like I said, this balance, he's going nowhere. Potential outcome, he had the invitation. The invitation, I would say, was the plea deal, and they all agreed to the plea deal. This is happening tomorrow, his sentencing. And the outside influence with this, there's an appreciation when it comes to his being locked up forever, okay, because of the deaths that he committed, okay. And, you know, a lot of people would rather see them get death, but I think a life interred in a place like that for the rest of your life is far worse than the death penalty, okay? Far worse. I would rather see somebody incarcerated for the rest of their lives, being locked in that jail cell, because, you know, they're not going to get out of anything. When they finally do pass out of there, then again, they have the karma of their consequences still to face, the hell realm of their consequences. They're not going to get out of it, okay? So that's what I get for Brian Kohberger. His nightmare is just starting, okay? A lot of cards of transformation there. He's going from being free to being caged the rest of his life. Now, I guess the prison he's going to has had some bad reviews, but they do have a new warden there that's trying to make it better. But it's not a happy place, okay? He's not going to be out there. You know, he may at first think that he's gotten the brass ring, that he's escaped the death penalty. But you'll be wishing for death when you're in there the rest of your life, okay? In a little tiny cell. You only get an hour a day. in this little cage to exercise, and that's it. Okay? So that's what I get for Brian Kohberger this morning. And I don't know why. He thought he was so smart. He thought he could get away with it. I want to ask about that. He really thought he could get away with it? What was his thing about doing the crimes? Juggling the evidence, the promise, the rainbow above it, the promise. Thought he could juggle the evidence. Okay. Tempering it. And the cup of compassion. He thought he could juggle the evidence, temper it. Okay. But unfortunately for him, the lid was off and he wasn't as smart as he thought he was. So what is his viewpoint today, now that he's does he still think he's smart? The light is shed on it. The light is shed. All of these things have come together. Okay. Wanted to get away with it. Getting away with, but he's going away. Okay, he's going away. The light is shed on it. He got away from the death sentence, but he's going away. Emotionally, he's going away for a long time. Yeah, crafty. He still thinks he's a bit crafty that he got out of the death penalty. But yeah, no, he's going away. He's on that dark road, going away for the rest of his life. Was it really worth it? You know, I just don't understand people that wind up killing somebody for what? We have ones that have done road rage, and they're going to spend the rest of their life in jail, or quite a number of years. For what? For what? Is it really worth it to take someone out and spend the rest of your life behind bars? Is it really worth it for that moment of anger? Now, I guess I could understand some of them. Like if you had a child that was murdered or something, or, brutalized, and you take someone out that had brutalized them, I could understand that set of anger. But again, you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail for that one action. And they're not going to get out of it. You think that there will be no punishment. Well, there is no punishment in one way, but there is in another, because everything that they did, they will have to view it and experience from that child's view. All the pain they caused them, all the fear, they will have to encounter when they leave the physicality of form. All of their victims, the things they have victimized others with, they will have to endure. Okay, so they're not going to get out of it. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.